Welcome back to the English lesson for the grade 7th. Today, we are going to learn about the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is used to indicate a link between the present and the past. The time of the action is before now, but not specified. And we are often more interested in the result than in the action itself. The English language, when we want to express possession, we either use have or has, depending on the person. But we will consider have or has as auxiliary verb when we use it in the present perfect tense. Most of the time, the words has and have are being used interchangeably. But there are certain rules concerning their use in the sentences, which must be followed for making it grammatically correct. We use has with a third person singular. For example, he, she, and it. Whereas, we mainly use have with the first and second person, and also with the third person plural. For examples, we, you, and they. In this case, have or has can only be used to communicate that the action of a verb was completed prior to the present. Before going further, I would like to explain about when to use the present perfect tense, particularly in the affirmative or positive sentence. So, basically, the formula of the present perfect tense is subject or s plus have or has plus verb 3 or verb participle plus object or o and plus adverb. The present perfect tense is commonly used to describe in a few different situations an action or situation that started in the past and continues in the present. For examples, I have lived in Delhi since 2003. She has worked in the bank for 5 years. Carlinho has played the piano since 1995. You have finished the job on time. Johnny has learned an important lesson. The second point, an action performed during a period that has not yet finished. For examples, it has rained a lot this year. We have called our parents today. The next point, a repeated action in an unspecified period between the past and now. For examples, we have visited Australia several times. They have eaten at that restaurant many times. Alfredo has watched the film 5 times. The next point, an action that was completed in the very recent past, expressed by just. For example, I have just finished my work. Tony has just left the school. We have just spoken about it on the phone. How to make the negative sentences in the present perfect tense? The formula for making a negative sentence of the present perfect tense is subject plus have or has plus not plus verb 3 or verb participle plus object and plus adverb. For examples, I have not watched the television this week. We have not read any newspaper for a month. They have not played football since January. She has not studied Portuguese since this morning. He has not spoken English recently. It has not rained up until now. However, please note that in conversation or in informal situations, we can also use the contraction haven't or hasn't instead of have not or has not. For examples, I haven't watched the soccer recently. You haven't watched the soccer recently. We haven't watched the soccer recently. They haven't watched the soccer recently. She or he hasn't watched the soccer recently. Ask a question. The formula for asking a question or forming interrogative sentences in the present perfect tense is have or has plus subject plus verb 3 plus object and plus adverb. For examples, have you studied English before? Has the soccer match started yet? Have they arrived from Islay? Has she gone to Australia? Have you waited for hours in this line? Alright, in this session, I would like to help you, particularly the students, to do some exercises on the page 23. Number 1. I have or has got a bicycle. So, the correct sentence is I have got a bicycle. Number 2. Anna have or has got 2 brothers. So, the correct sentence is Anna has got 2 brothers. Number 3. We haven't or hasn't got the English book. So, the correct sentence is we haven't got the English book. Number 4. Have or has Anna's grandparents got a big hut? So, the correct sentence is have Anna's grandparents got a big hut? Number 5. Toy haven't or hasn't got a brothers or sisters. So, the correct sentence is Toy hasn't got any brothers or sisters. Number 6. Has or have Antonio got a lorry? So, the correct sentence is has Antonio got a lorry? Alright students, this is the end of our lesson today. I will come back with a different topic soon. But before that, I have some exercise here for you to do at home. Put the verbs into the correct form of present perfect tense. In the next session, we will discuss them together. Alright students, this is all our session today. I will definitely see you soon. Bye bye.